the BitBadges course on the applications feature that we have on the site. So applications are kind of a all-in-one page for you to pretty much put everything you want for your application. So this could be anything from like your gamified social followings. It could be events that are coming up. It can be giveaways that you're doing. It could be anything. And as you see here, we have two applications currently on the site. I'll just show you the BitBadges one. And as you see, this uses the points feature. So there is a leaderboard with points, and users can gain points by completing these tasks on the right. So the application is it's kind of like a standalone page, a standalone entity, but you can link stuff to that page. And so these are just claims behind the scenes. So you can see the credits giveaway is just a claim, and you can actually claim your complete the claim directly in this site. Some, I guess we don't have any here, but some could be just checking badge ownership on demand. So you're not actually completing a claim right there, but it'll auto calculate the points. And that's all configurable in the settings, which I will show in the upcoming screens. But yeah, let's get into a little bit about how you create application pages. So applications are created in the developer portal, or you can just go to the create tab and then click applications. It'll take you right there. And what you probably want to do before you create an application is you want to have your claims ready. So an application page, like we saw before, is made up of a number of claims. So for example, like I said, the credits giveaway is its own unique claim with its own unique claim ID. And so the main entry point is claims. So even if you have badges or address lists, you still want to probably create a parent claim that checks for ownership or list. You're in the list, for example. So let's go back to the developer portal and let's just create an example claim. We'll just do default criteria. And yeah, just make it as simple as possible. And we'll just give it a couple claims or a couple uses. But yeah, so now we have this claim in our account. It's created by us, and we can edit it and manage it. So now let's get into creating the application. So let's add it. Let's add an application. It'll take you through, the metadata. This will look pretty similar to other stuff on the site. So let's call it just I don't know, lecture. BitBadges application lecture. And then just type it out. All right, and you can customize this with all your stuff for your application. So the next is the excuse me, the pages of the claim of the page. So a application can have one or more pages. Typically, you only have one, but you can add multiple. So let's just give this a name. We'll just give it an overview page. It actually won't show the title right now if there's only one page, so this is kind of irrelevant. It's more for just identification purposes. But as you add more, it'll show them as different tabs on the preview page. So let me just show you an example of that. So you see here, you see how there's an overview page and a new page. It'll show that, but when there's just one page, it won't show it. So yeah, now let's get into the actual meat of the page. So again, you need claims beforehand. You can manage claims here also. These are just the same exact it's the same exact screen and interface as the claims tab. So just just right here instead of in the other tab. But yeah, so the meat of the page is made up of points, tiers, or quests. So these are all pretty similar. They're all claim based, like I said, so you have to have a claim. But points are like a leaderboard style that we had before. So like let's just go ahead and add the claim and add like a weight for the points. You can customize like how the points are calculated too. Um, but as you see here, it would be like a leaderboard. There's nothing there yet. And then like the task on the right, this is kind of the points application feature. And then, it'll just direct them to wherever they need to go to actually get the points. The second is tiers. So tiers does not have a leaderboard, but it just kind of self-explanatory for like different tiers. Maybe you're like doing like tiered membership, tiered utility, anything. This one is just fully tasks oriented, so it would only show the tiers, and then it'll also tell you if you like met the criteria for that tier. And quests are also pretty similar. It's just a lot of this is just psychology and the way you frame it to your users, but quests are more so instead of like a um, like a tier or like a level that you have to achieve or like a status. It's just like a task you have to do almost. Um, and a unique thing about quests is that you can set them as uncheckable. So like if you just literally want to make a claim that just has like some generic metadata, and then like you don't actually have like the claim interface, the claim button, or like track if it succeeds or not, you can set it as uncheckable too. So that's a feature only available with quests. So yeah, I mean, this is all configurable here in the developer portal. You can add multiple pages, add multiple points. A quick tip if you want is that like the first two, actually let me first create this, but the first two tasks or claims that you add will actually be the two that are featured here. So you might want to prioritize these two, the first two. So just a little tidbit just for planning purposes. But yeah, so now as you saw, we created our application and we now have its own page. So we did one of each: point, tiers, and quests. Again, you'll probably only just do one, but there you have it. So that's kind of how you create a page. And if you want more info on like how to like actually configure claims or do more with kind of that aspect of it, you can visit the other lectures that we did previously. We went into detail about like just everything that claims offers, how you can customize it behind the scenes, extend it with more functionality, custom implement stuff, auto complete it for your users. So yeah, again, applications, it's a cool way just to kind of aggregate everything you have about your application all into one page, and it's just kind of a hub for all the items that you might have created on BitBadges, or just like all the items that you want to show off all together. So yeah, thank you for attending this lecture, and hopefully that gives you enough information to get started creating applications on BitBadges.